Now, before you can create content for others, you first need to build confidence in yourself. And the easiest way to do this is to start filming yourself doing what you love. If you have special hobbies, skills, or even travel often, you should be making videos to share this journey. In this next series, I'm going to share everything I've learned about creating YouTube channels for myself and for other business organizations. So stay tuned. What the hell am I gonna say? Here's an update. Today is June 14th, 2022, and here's an update on what I've been accomplishing so far with my videography business. Funny thing is right when you start to give up on your passion and your dreams, when you get discouraged at the moment where you think all the work that you put in is for nothing, there's a breakthrough. 2 weeks ago, I posted a video. It was for Biggie Day. It was a downtown Fulton Street. It was a celebration of the life of Notorious B.I.G. And it wasn't a planned video that I was gonna make. I actually found out about it while at work and decided to go there and to film the event. And the crazy thing about it was that I posted this video 2 weeks ago, and it has over 5,000 views, which is a huge accomplishment for me, seeing as though I've had a YouTube page for about 2 years, and the highest I've ever gotten views was about 133 for a family video. Since then, I've gotten calls to do a wedding. I recently finished my first project, which was a graduation party, and then next week I'm going to be shooting a corporate event. And I'm grateful for that. I've worked so hard to get better at my craft, and I continue to look for ways that I can be better at storytelling and capturing moments. I created a website with all of the events that I've done. I've created business cards that I hope to share with people who ask about videography work. But it wasn't until I put myself out there and I marketed my skills, I've actually got someone to take notice. I finally got someone to actually want my services. I've actually finally got someone who appreciates my gift and my talent. Also, the free events that I've been doing for this organization, or these two men, Miles and Lou, shout outs to you guys. That's also coming along. Without them, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to actually get better at my skills, storytelling and capturing events. So I owe that opportunity to practice my craft to them. But this video is just about really the grind and the payoff. And some of you may be working on your trip. Some of you may be working on your skill or your trade, and you're at a point where you're not seeing results from the hard work that you put in. And it takes one shift or one moment or an opportunity for you to show your gifts to be recognized. And consistency is the biggest thing. Doing what you love and being consistent, even if you're not motivated to do it. You do it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis so that you get better and better at the craft. Because soon enough, someone will recognize your talents and they're going to want you to provide your services for them, whether it be videography, whether it be music, whether it be entertainment, whether it be comedy. Whatever your gift is that you have, practice it, get because there is a market or a niche where someone will pay you for your services. And honestly, for me, I was ready to give it up. I was ready to stop investing in this skill and focus on something else, because the time I was putting in wasn't getting results. So this is just a testament to the time that you take to put in the work. It does pay off. It does pay off.
If you don't know me, my name is Teddy, and I'm an cinematographer and founder of Capture Culture Films. And I've created this channel to share everything I've learned about videography with hopes of encouraging others to start their journey. Whether you want to get better at the craft or eventually use videography as a profession, here's where I'll be your guide. Welcome to Kaizen Culture. And in the last video, I talked about the importance of creating an online portfolio, especially if you're going to be starting videography and getting paid for this skill. So I'd like to challenge anyone who made it this far in the video to start your journey using YouTube. The video you saw was me 3 years ago on the verge of actually quitting videography. And what changed in that time was really my focus. You see, I, like most of you, was starting to learn the skill of video. I just wasn't intentional about the outcome I wanted. So attracting paying clients was really a challenge for me. Now, no matter where you are in your journey, whether it's videography or creative arts or even your own personal self-improvement journey, you have to be intentional about what you want to accomplish. And if you have goals you want to accomplish this year, today we're going to take the first step. So let's get started. So if you don't have a YouTube channel already set up, I'm going to leave a link in the description for a good tutorial to learn how to start. In this series, I'm going to teach you everything you'll need to know about creating at least 5 videos for your first series. By the time you're done, you should be able to script, shoot, edit your own videos, and post it on YouTube. It's okay if you mess up when recording. I'll show you my workflow to edit all your mistakes out. Just be sure to do at least 3 takes, introduce yourself, and leave a call to action for your audience to find you and connect with you later. So what do you talk about? Yourself, your journey, what you'd like to accomplish at the very end. This is important because when you look back at this video, you'll see your growth. The questions you're going to be answering is essentially, who are you? Why are you starting your YouTube channel? What do you hope others can learn from your content, which is really your why, what you hope to accomplish, and your plan to hold yourself accountable. Think of being interviewed and answering questions related to your YouTube channel. My hope is that you look back at yourself 3 years from now, like I have, and say you're very proud of your accomplishments. And if you'd like to create an online portfolio, at least you have a place to store all of your content. Again, the goal of this series is to encourage you to start making videos using whatever you have at your disposal. Eventually, you'll upgrade your gear and your confidence in front of and behind the camera. I will give you all the tools and resources you need to capture content, starting with your phone and a basic film recorder. The goal is to progress in your confidence learning video and being able to film yourself and others in front and behind the camera. And the best way to do this is by starting to make content using the tools you already have access to. Here's how you're going to set up your first talking head video. So the light that you see here is a basic ring light, and I have it off, not in the center, but off to the left, facing diagonal. That's how you get to see this Rembrandt light is coming off at an angle, so that makes it a little bit more dynamic. And what I also did too, if you look at the light, it's right here. This is the actual phone. This is the iPhone 8. This is the Zoom recorder here, and then this is my desk setup here. So if we look at this, we have the light here, right, a little bit off to the left. This is the iPhone 8. This is the Zoom recorder. This is my computer. I have this Logitech Mini Mouse here and the mini keyboard. This is my laptop. It's horizontal on this stand here. And then if you can see this is my external drive. So this is for any additional storage, right? So it's basic setup, small desk. I got this from IKEA for about like $50, I believe it was 50, 60. I'm not too sure. This keyboard is about, I think, like $80. This mouse was 100. This monitor was about like $250. This light here. This came with the stand, was $50. This, of course, the iPhone 8, and then this is the DJI Osmo 5. I think when I purchased it was about like $100, and then this is the tripod stand that I got for it, which is like $30. So all of these tools are in my my kit page. And then this right here is just a basic tripod. I purchased this deliberately from Best Buy, and I purchased this from Target, right? So if you have a Walmart or a Target, you go to any section where there's like content creation, this set right here, the most is going to cost you, this is $50 here. This right here, the Zoom H1 is about, I think, $100. The stand is about $20. So that's if you have a desk here. And if you look at the actual shot and how it looks, right? Real simple screen, practical light right here in the middle, and then me on this frame here, and then I have the light coming across where there's like a roll-off. So that's one setup that you guys could use, especially if you're talking to the camera. I have another setup for you. Stay tuned. Cool. So this is a second setup using pretty much the same lights. I added a 5-in-1 reflector to fill in the shadows here on the side of my face. So I'm in the middle of the frame here on this side. My left is my laptop. On this side, this is where I have the light coming from, and then if you can't notice, down here is where I have the mic that's capturing cleaner audio. So I'm going to show you a picture, a video of what it looks like, so you guys have an idea of it. Right? So this is my laptop. This is the iPhone 8. This is the light. This is the Zoom recorder. This is the 5-in-1 reflector, right? So real transparent. Like I said, the 5-in-1 reflector here was about, I think, like $50. The stand that's here with it was the stand I was using for the ring light. This was the desk tripod that I got, which was like $20 from Best Buy. And then all I did was just I took off the connector for the Zoom, and I just placed it right here. So it's slightly out of frame, but it's still allowing you to get a look. So there you go. So these are all, like I said, cinematic type setups for you to start off with, right? And like I said, it doesn't even matter what desk. Like, this was just a folding desk that I had laying around that I'm using. So if you have a regular desk or kitchen table, you can use that as well. And so the point is, I want you to get into the habit of creating content and not being afraid to try different things using your phone. Like I said, this setup, like I said, is on an iPhone 8, which is how old the phone? Like, what, almost 8 years old, right? So it doesn't matter what you're starting off with, but I want you to be able to get to the habit of starting off. And essentially, you just need 3 things: stabilization, which is the tripod that you see the phone is on; the lighting, which is a simple ring light that you can get anywhere. If you go to any department store, you could probably get one for cheap. And then the 5-in-1 reflector, which is just adding more light into the shadow side of my face. And then for audio, you have the Zoom field recorder right here. So those simple things to start off. Like I said, as we progress, I want to show you more advanced setups, which are using more expensive lights. And at this point, you'll probably be confident talking in front of the camera, confident making content, and you'll be able to invest in better lighting, better audio, and better things to speed up your workflow. But like I said, for now, you have a general idea, and at least you can start making content to tell your story. And ultimately, that's what it's about. How can you tell your story? How can you share your gift with the world and possibly teach someone else, a skill that they didn't know that they were obsessed about? And hopefully that gift of what you've learned and what you've accomplished in your time, or your story you want to tell, can inspire somebody else. All right. So till next time.